Hey guys, what's up? This is Jake here for another retro review. This time around, I'm talking Inglorious Basterds. That's right, Inglorious Basterds. Why, you may ask? I'll tell you. Because Allied is coming out, and both of these movies feature Brad Pitt, and they both take place during World War II. Now, Inglorious Basterds came out back in 2009, and it is directed and written by Quentin Tarantino. And Quentin Tarantino is probably one of my favorite directors. But I'll say this, the first time I saw Inglorious Basterds, I didn't love it. I liked it, but I didn't love it. Second time around, though, I don't know what was different, but I just appreciated it a lot more. It spoke to me somehow. I don't know why, but it just did. And to the point where I would even go as far to say that it is my second favorite Tarantino film all time. Now, granted, he doesn't have a lot of films, but still, it's high praise. Now, like a lot of other Tarantino films, he breaks it up into chapters. Chapter 1, Once Upon a Time in Nazi-occupied France. Chapter 2, Inglorious Basterds. Chapter 3, German Night in Paris. Chapter 4, Operation Kino. And Chapter 5, Revenge of the Giant Face. Now, basically this movie, I would say, follows three different story threads, I guess you could say. One is Hans Landa. Hans Landa is I believe he's a colonel, Colonel Hans Landa. And he is a Nazi who is he's SS, and he is hunting down Jewish refugees, sheltered men, women, children, trying to locate them so that he can bring them in, execute them, whatever it takes to take them out. Then you have Shauna. Shauna is a Jewish woman who escapes from Hans Landa. Her family gets taken out by his soldiers, but she is able to get away. And then thirdly, you have the Bastards, which is headed by none other than Brad Pitt as Lieutenant Aldo Rain. Now, people are going to talk about this movie, and they're going to talk about Christoph Waltz as Hans Landa, and they should, because he's fantastic. He won the Oscar for a reason. But behind him, I gotta say, Brad Pitt is also a great role in this movie. He performs top-notch. I think Brad Pitt really works well in the World War II era. That's why Allied, I have high hopes for it. But yeah, he has a great accent, the way he carries himself, the way he leads these bastards. And personally, he delivers one of my favorite monologues that I've ever heard when he first addresses the bastards. And look, like you probably could have guessed, this movie, it's a Tarantino movie, so it features a lot of what Tarantino brings to the table. It's got some hyper-violence, it has fantastic dialogue, and like you may have guessed, this isn't a factual story. This isn't real events that took place during World War II. This is a kind of alt-worlds, Earth 2 type of thing that Tarantino came up with, and it is a great story. This movie has great tension in it. If you like tension, this has a couple of really top-notch scenes that really deliver on that tension. The opening scene, also a lot of people talk about this. A lot of people talk about this scene when they're talking about great opening scenes, because the tension that you get in that, it's just a conversation alone, drinking milk, it is incredible. And then, of course, I would say Chapter 4, Operation Kino, that entire chapter is basically just an escalation of tension until it just explodes. So yeah, listen guys, Allied's coming out this week, and it's featuring Brad Pitt, and it's in World War II. So to get ready for that, I would say watch Tarantino's Inglorious Basterds, because it's fun, it's violent, it's got all the great Tarantino things. If you're a fan of Tarantino and you somehow didn't see this movie, go watch it. And honestly, if you're not a fan of Tarantino, give it a try, because it's really, really good. It's not just a great Tarantino film, I think it's just a great film. So anyways, that's my review. Check it out, and come back again for another retro review soon.